Over the past few years, I've been able to review thousands of Facebook pages from both big and small content creators. And I've been able to spot specific patterns on why some of these pages make money while others don't really make that much money. And so what I'm going to do in this video is give you actual advice and show you both big and small Facebook pages that are making money while also giving you some information about how they can improve and make even more money. So if you're in a spot where essentially you're posting on Facebook, you're trying to make more money from your Facebook pages, this is definitely a video that you need to watch. And if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Lester Diaz, and over the past few years, I've been helping content creators and YouTubers massively scale on Facebook by monetizing their content on Facebook and growing their brand and making more money from their videos. So if that's something that you want to learn how to do, you're definitely in the right place. Okay, so we have our first Facebook page, which is Spirit Science. This is a large Facebook page with 10 million followers. And as you can see, the type of content they're posting is a combination of basically images. But I wanted to show you what this Facebook page is doing wrong and how they can fix it to potentially be able to make more money. Now, I'm not 100% confident if this Facebook page is monetized, because they do post a lot of stuff that I would consider to be unoriginal, unless a lot of these content or these images that they're posting is 100% generated by them specifically. If that's the case, then yes, definitely they can monetize this stuff with something like Content Monetization Beta, which allows you to essentially make money from photos, text, videos, reels, and all of that. But as you can see, they are posting a lot. So there's a misconception that you can't really post more than 5, 6, 7 times a day on Facebook. That is not really the case, especially when you have a large Facebook page. As you can see, this page has 10 million followers. And if we start counting how many times you're posting per day, you can see right here, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, we got 3 hours ago, 3 hours ago, we have 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. So they're posting pretty much every single hour. So they might be posting anywhere from like 20 to 24 new posts per day on this Facebook page. Now, keep in mind that when it comes to actually getting a lot of engagement, 90% of the people who are going to be engaged with your content on Facebook are going to be people who don't follow you. So even though you see that they're posting a lot, the only way to know that is that if you go to their Facebook page and you start seeing all the different posts, but most people don't do that. Most people browse on Facebook and they see maybe out of the 24 different posts they're making, they might see maybe 1 or 2 in a single day, but they're not actually going to see all 24 because that's not how Facebook works. So even though they're posting a lot, trust me, 95% of the people who follow this page are not really seeing all of their posts every single day. So they might get maybe 2, maybe once. They might even get a couple posts per week, only if they're really engaged with the page or they're really liking the stuff that this page is posting. But if they're only browsing and they're not really engaging, even if this Facebook page is posting 24 times a day, they might not get that many posts from this page. So that's the only downside essentially with Facebook, is that you got to have a really engaged audience. And that's why one of the things that I really teach my clients, the people who I coach, content creators, is that if you're building a Facebook page from scratch, you want to get targeted followers, people who are going to be highly engaged with your content from day one. And that means people who are going to be, leaving you comments and hitting the like button, doing all this stuff to make sure that you're getting the most engaged followers possible. So if we actually scroll down here, you can see that some of these posts are original just based on the watermark that they have right here. And they're basically getting some decent engagement considering that they're posting a lot. But the one thing that I would say I'm not liking is the type of content that they're posting as reels. So this right here, even though it is posted as a reel, you can see that it didn't actually get a lot of traction. And that's mainly because this type of stuff, it's really not approved by Facebook when it comes to monetization, because you're trying to monetize a static image. And this is just some text with a moving background. And honestly, it's not going to help you make more money. So you want to have really good engagement with your reels, with your Facebook videos. But they definitely need to invest more into what type of content would work best for this specific page and the type of content that they post. And the best way and easiest way for you to find that out is that you simply look at your top performing posts over the last 30 days. So if they are posting stuff like this and one of these images goes viral, I would just pick one of those topics and just make a video about it. You don't necessarily need to show your face. You can just make videos using B-roll footage. You can make all types of videos without having to show your face and just using the components, but you have a proven concept of what could actually work and get you a lot of views for this specific page. But if this is not working, I wouldn't actually do this. So you can see right here, this is what really works for them. So if they are posting stuff that has basically just telling stories and stuff like that, that might work better for this Facebook page instead of just posting reels like this. And if we take a look at, let's actually take a look at the reels section. Even though they have 10 million followers, they're not really pulling that big numbers when it comes to their views, because with the amount of followers that they have, essentially they should be getting 200, 300, 400,000, even a million views per video, to be honest with you. And they're not getting that. And it's mainly because essentially the type of content that is being posted as Facebook Reels is not really related to the topic of the page. And they're not really looking into how can I actually maximize my topics or my engagement with the videos that I make. So they're definitely leaving a lot of money on the table. They might be getting a lot of engagement and making money from photos and text, but when it comes to reels, I guarantee you that this page is not really making that much money. All right, so let's take a look at another huge creator. In this case, Lewis, who is a podcaster. He has a pretty successful podcast and he has a personal brand essentially, but he's actually doing quite well when it comes to how to repurpose your stuff from YouTube to Facebook. He's not taking Facebook as the main platform, but the repurposing strategy that they have implemented is actually very good. So you can see right here that the format of the video is completely different to what they actually post on YouTube. They have captions on the video, and you can see that they have a hook on the video in the first couple of seconds to kind of tell you what the video is about before the video even starts playing. So that's definitely the right approach and something that we actually teach our clients how to do. Like if you're going to be repurposing from YouTube to Facebook, you got to have hooks, you got to have all these different components within the video, because honestly, it's not the same audience. The people who watch you on YouTube is not going to be the same audience as the people who are going to watch you on Facebook. On YouTube, you get thumbnails, you get the title. On Facebook, it's all about the hook. It's all about the first 5 seconds. So if you're able to master that, you can get views. You can see here that they're posting quite every couple of hours, but it's mostly small little clips from their podcast. I believe the podcast is, a couple hours, maybe an hour or two long. And they're taking some of that content and just repurposing that into little clips and essentially utilizing that to, that's another hook right there, utilizing that to attract people. So this is definitely the best way to go. The only thing that I would say is that they're not repurposing as much as they should. Like for example, this is great for monetization with Instagram ads, but they should also be taking advantage of Reels and just repurposing the same videos as Reels as well. So you're essentially making money from the same video twice by just doing that. So let's go to the Reels section, and you can see that the Reels section is completely different videos from the actual podcast clips that they're posting on their Facebook page. And I think that's a mistake. I think that they should definitely be just repurposing their stuff fully, like in multiple different ways, so that they can post more, increase that posting frequency. And I guarantee you, if they do that, they will double their views per month and they will double their following as well, because now you have more content that you can repurpose and make more money. So they were definitely doing something like this right here, but I guarantee you that they're not doing it in a way that it actually turns one video into like 7 or 8 different clips that they can monetize. So overall, I think he's doing quite well, but there are definitely some improvements that they need to make in order to maximize the amount of content that they can post and the amount of views that they can make from Facebook. Facebook is definitely a platform where if you use it properly, you can potentially blow up and make more money from Facebook than basically what you make on YouTube. And I know it's hard to believe, but definitely I've seen it multiple times. A lot of YouTubers who jump on Facebook and they're able to get more views and make more money because of the viral power that Facebook offers. So let's take a look at another Facebook page, and this one is, in the fishing niche, Bearded Brad. And basically what this Facebook page is about is just fishing. And this tells you that if you have a passion, if you have a hobby, you should definitely be recording that and making content out of that, because that could turn into a full-time thing. That can turn into a business, that can turn into many different things. So if you're golfing, if you are fishing, if you're playing baseball, if you're playing sports, if you're doing pretty much anything that you enjoy doing, just record and just make content, because you can take that content and monetize it. And trust me, it can turn into a full-time thing. So we have here Facebook page with 451,000 followers. And overall, this is quite good. The only thing that I've noticed with this Facebook page is that there's no branding behind this. Like, this looks like a random video that you stumble upon on Facebook. And it seems like instead of having the right stuff, like the right branding for this video, meaning that they should have, watermarks, they should have built-in captions within the video, they should have a hook. None of that is present on the video. And they're also posting like videos in this format. So this tells me this is an 8-minute and 44-second video. This tells me that they just took the video from YouTube and re-uploaded that video to Facebook, which is a big no-no. Because what happens with this is that, let's say that I decided, or someone else decided, to just build a Facebook page and take the videos you have on YouTube and just re-upload those videos on Facebook, exactly as you have it right here. So what happens with that is, potentially Facebook thinks that you don't own your content because other people are using your videos. And so the best way to fix that issue is by repurposing your content in a way that is unique to Facebook. So Facebook thinks you have original content, even though you are repurposing from YouTube to Facebook and you're not really recording new videos. So they're definitely missing out on this. These videos are possibly too long. They don't need to be 8 minutes and 44 seconds. Trust me, most people are not gonna sit through an 8-minute video on Facebook unless it's really interesting. But most people don't have that type of attention span on Facebook. So I think this is a waste of time, and it's definitely not being repurposed in the right way. So they need to definitely fix that, and they could just potentially turn one clip into multiple little clips that they can monetize, which means multiple opportunities to go viral. If you have one video that's 10 minutes long, and you have 5 different little clips that are really good highlight moments of your video, that's 5 different opportunities for you to go viral inside of Facebook, and 5 different opportunities for you to make money from your content. So let's go to another page, and now I'm gonna show you what you shouldn't do on Facebook. And essentially what this means is, this Facebook page with 142,000 followers has essentially, in the description of the page, GTA 5 fun video, and then they have gaming video creator. But then all you see is just clips from the Joe Rogan podcast. If you scroll down again, basically clipping different things from the Joe Rogan podcast. And essentially this Facebook page, most likely it will not get monetized, or if it's monetized, eventually it will get demonetized, because you don't want to do this. You don't want to take content from other sources that you don't own and just re-upload it on Facebook, hopefully, hoping that you're gonna make a lot of money from this. It doesn't work like that. So definitely keep that in mind, that this is definitely the wrong approach to building a Facebook page. You definitely want to build a brand. You want to build something that is going to make you money for years, instead of just building a quick Facebook page to make a quick buck and that's it. And this is not the way to do it. So I don't recommend anyone to just do this. You're going to be wasting your time. You might make some money in the short term, but honestly, as soon as you start making some money or you hit a viral video, you will get demonetized. And last but not least, I want to show you this Facebook page. Basically, this page is a photography page. And as you can see, 337,000 followers on this one. And they're posting, pretty good, it's a photography page. So they're posting stuff that I'm not 100% sure if this is taken from Google or they actually have the pictures. But one of the things you should definitely keep in mind is that when posting on Facebook stuff like this, if you own the content, like if you took the pictures, for example, have some sort of watermark, have something within the actual photo that links your photo to your Facebook page in case someone grabs your photo and wants to use it somewhere else. And also, this is, AI generated content. This is a little bit of a iffy kind of thing to do on Facebook right now, because AI content is allowed on Facebook. You could definitely monetize AI content, but you should not rely just on AI content for your monetization. At the same time, AI content that, content that's labeled AI might be something that, because the internet is being flooded with AI content right now, Facebook might have to make some sort of change or something that says, hey, we're not allowing you to monetize AI content anymore. Or perhaps maybe one of the things that you could do is you can utilize AI content, but layer that with a voiceover that is unique, or perhaps an explanation or context to kind of, make a unique video. And it should not just be an AI video that took you 5 minutes or 3 minutes to generate and just, put it on Facebook and hopefully makes money. That's not what you should be doing. And also this, as you can see, this is all AI content, and it's fully AI content, and you don't want to make these type of videos, especially with this type of format. And this is why this page is not getting that many views, because essentially they're being very lazy about how they make the content. Like I said, if the goal for you is to make a long-term brand where you're building an audience, and this Facebook page is going to make you money for years and years to come, you want to make sure you're spending the time and doing the things right from the beginning. Because if you want to make a quick buck, yes, you can make a Facebook page fully with AI content, but eventually something might happen that a video could be taken down. Facebook might change the rules on AI content. And so you want to build a brand that is sustainable for the next couple of years, and hopefully, something that's going to make you money in the long term and not just rely on AI to make money. These are just some of the things that you should be looking for when it comes to growing your brand on Facebook. If you want to make more money, if you want to scale your revenue and increase your following, if you go into your Facebook page and you actually look for some of the things that I mentioned in this video and you make those improvements, trust me, you will make more money. Guarantee you that, because I've seen it happen over and over again. Now, if you're a content creator or YouTuber and you're looking to really maximize your revenue on Facebook, or perhaps you don't even have a Facebook page yet, maybe you have a YouTube channel with 100,000 subscribers and you're looking to really blow up on Facebook, build an audience and make more money from your videos on Facebook, and you want my help, then all you got to do is check out the links in the description below, because I've been working with a lot of content creators and YouTubers recently, helping them scale their brand and be able to make more money from the same videos they're posting on YouTube. So what I want you to do, click the link in the description below to learn more information about how we can work. And if you want more videos like this where I break down different things that Facebook pages are doing wrong, let me know by posting that in the comment section below, and I'll make more videos like this, because I want to make sure that I'm helping you guys, providing you with some value. And honestly, videos are just one way that Facebook allows you to make money now. There's so many different ways that you can monetize content on Facebook now. And if you want to see the latest way, which is stories, go ahead and click on this video right here, because I break down exactly what's going on with Facebook story monetization and how you can take advantage of that. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.